Coming up on episode 22, I get creamy. Nate goes golden.
Really take in what that looks like.
And we all get chilly. We got that pink grapefruit. Welcome to the FRUK show. Yes, hello and welcome to episode 22 of the FRUK show, and as always we'll kick it off with the news. We've got two cool pieces of news today. So first of all, Proper Corn. They're a company that we've done a few reviews for on the channel. They're releasing a microwavable popcorn. There were some very interesting comments that accompanied the press release. They said that they had identified significant untapped potential in the segment, the microwavable popcorn segment, which is worth £13.8 million, but sales are down 6% year on year, which I think is really interesting. I would agree. I think there is untapped potential in microwavable popcorn. I don't really rate it. I think that the brands that we have in the UK are pretty poor, but I know that it can work because I have had, I believe it was Orville Redenbach's. It's a brand in the US, and I've had their microwavable popcorn. And it, to be fair, it was a long time ago, but it is really, really good. So it does have some high potential. And the flavours here, sweet, salted, standard, and cinnamon. So cinnamon is interesting. If I were to do a review, I'd probably want to do the normal one along with the, well, one of the normal ones, maybe not necessarily both, but I definitely want to try the cinnamon as well. I may well be trying this, so I will keep an eye out for it. The other interesting product, guys, Bird's Eye are releasing sweet potato waffles. Very interesting idea. Again, I would not mind doing a review of this. I think it sounds really interesting. Sweet potato is a great product, and I am definitely enjoying sweet potatoes surge in the frozen food aisle. All these different options that we have for meals and dinners and whatnot. I think it's great. It claims to be gluten free. I don't have any information on when it's out, but it looks interesting. So keep an eye out in your freezer section. First review on the episode today, guys, is Charlene's Chocolate Factory. They have sent us some more products, so they did send us this bar. Thank you very much to the team there. They're great, guys. Follow them on follow them on Instagram as well. They're a great team. They're a great channel. They're a great account. So we've got here the cookies and cream. This is white chocolate with Oreo cookie pieces in and whatnot. Yeah, I think this looks really interesting. I'm a big fan of Oreo, and I think that it will help to balance out the sweetness in the white chocolate. Oh, wow, it smells amazing. It actually smells quite strongly of white chocolate, but really good quality white chocolate. Let's give this a go. I want to get a bit with Oreo on, look at that. Wow, that looks awesome. I've made an absolute mess. Plate required. Ooh, that is tasty as hell. So I've now had, that was the biggest fail ever. It's very sweet, as white chocolate tends to be, but you really can taste the quality in this. It's a really good white chocolate. I usually don't tend to go for white chocolate in like a bar form like this, but when it is this good quality, it's really good. And like I said, or like I suspected at the beginning, the crushed up Oreo in there really helps to balance it, and you do get that flavour through. It sort of tastes like almost a bit like Haagen-Dazs cookies and cream, but in chocolate bar form, which is great. And you get nice crispy crumbliness from the cookies. This is really good. Yeah, it is super tasty actually. This is probably one of the better Charlene's Chocolate Factory bars I've had. If you like cookies and cream, definitely check this out. I'll give this low 5 stars. Right, we're now going to have a look at what I made for dinner a few weeks ago. This is going to blow your mind. It could be what's for dinner, but it's kind of more experiment because this is a totally new recipe that I've not tried. I've come up with it basically off the top of my head. Now I have heard of recipes of like Dr. Pepper pulled pork, where you basically put Dr. Pepper in a pork shoulder joint in a slow cooker. Yeah, that's too simple for me. So guys, we're going cherry barbecue pulled pork. So we got that Dr. Pepper. We got this amazing, really good quality barbecue sauce from Meat Lust. It's really good. We got Morello cherries, salt, Jack Daniels. The thickening granules I'll put in it later because with so much Dr. Pepper in there, I don't think it's going to be that thick. I think I just put, yeah, I think that's everything I put in there. Oh, smoked paprika as well to give it a little bit of smokiness. But the other flavours are so strong that that should be enough flavour wise. I'm currently doing some coleslaw with it, hence the lime. because you cure that along with the mayo, cures and cooks and softens the veg. Yeah, and then we're going to have it later because we're off to Cadbury World today. So Claire and I spent the day at Cadbury World, and the pork is coming along nicely. It was on low, I've now set it to
hawk.
Hawk?
You sound like you said hawk. I know you said pork, but it sounded like you said hawk.
Yeah, correct. The pork is coming along nicely. I've just it was on low all day, and I've now put it to high to thicken up the sauce, make it sticky, maybe get a bit of brown in the crust on the pork. It smells quite whiskey, so I hope you like whiskey, baby.
Are you putting any more of this in?
Don't know yet. I'd leave it out for now. Don't know. I mean, I probably won't be, but yeah, put it in the fridge. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We're going to have, we got that coleslaw with it and some fries. I just realised, Claire, I'd written down that I was going to do sticky, sweet, whiskey caramelised onion rice with it. But I've forgotten to do that, so. Yeah, Claire had a chocolate bar at Cadbury World and it got melted. Okay, I've now shredded the pork. That was about an hour ago, or just under an hour ago. Probably 40 minutes ago, actually. So let's have a look. Nice rich colour, but there is some fat there, so let's give it a mix. Wow, 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 wow. Damn. Tried not to shred it too much. Still keep some nice big chunks of meat in there. Yeah, man. Smells amazing, actually. So there we have it, guys. There is the cherry Dr. Pepper barbecue pulled pork. Got coleslaw, fries, and I don't think we're going to need the bread. But,
why did you put bread on?
Don't know. Give it a go. Mmm. Wow. Wow, the flavours definitely come through. Very sweet. Not too sweet, though. Syrupy, fruity. The Jack Daniels come through as well. Wow, that is crazy. Oh, that's so nice, so fruity, smoky, sweet. Ah, fantastic. Great experiment. Has worked. Peace. So last time on Quivira, I asked you to name what drink that we have these days originated as a whiskey drink and was described as sturdy. Now, I don't believe anyone got the answer right. The correct answer was actually milkshake. Clearly, that is surprising because no one got it right. So, the Quivira question... Sorry, I got a bit intense then, didn't I? The Quivira question this episode, is a little bit easier, I think. Originally, what was done with battered fish from, like, fish and chips when it first came out? Like, what happened? How did you eat it, sort of thing? What was interesting about that? But basically, what happened with battered fish when it first came out, when it first originated? Hopefully that question is straightforward enough. But we'll see.
Hello, FRUK Show faithful. I'm going to do a very quick review of these Golden Grahams treats, Smores bars. My good friend Logan James passed these to me while I was in Chicago recently. Hashtag honesty. Have already had one of the bars, so I know what they're all about. Now, s'mores is not really a flavour that we have in the UK. I'm sure we're all probably aware of it. Graham crackers with marshmallow and chocolate, I believe roasted over an open fire. But like I say, it's not particularly a flavour that is sort of really in the UK market. I'm sure there's the occasional product, but generally speaking, it's not really something that we've dabbled with. Should be worth noting, it's happened in the last bar. Have a quick look at that, just really let that sink in, that image. Really take in what that looks like. Marketing guys need to step up their game a little bit. That said, let's have a little dabble. It's very nice. You've got a lot going on there. You've obviously got the chocolate, which is quite nice. I don't know what chocolate brand that is, if any, probably just generic. That's quite a nice chocolate compared to some of the American chocolates they have. You've got marshmallow, lovely level of sweetness. Then you've got the graham cracker, which, forgive me if I'm wrong, tastes a bit cinnamony. Now, I don't know, I've never had one in graham cracker, Never had one in my life, so I don't know what they're all about. But to me, that tastes a little bit like the curiously cinnamon cereals that we get in the UK. I don't know if that's true, correct, or not. This little bar here is delightful. It's got a lovely level of chew. It's not too tough, but it gives you a nice little fight back. Yeah, just all the flavours work really well. It's a really satisfying texture. It's a decent size. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this bar, one iota. I would desperately love them to sell this in the UK because I would buy it on a regular basis. I'm going to give this 4 meaty stars. And Michael, it's back to you.
Into the fridge. So guys, we've got a family coming around tomorrow. So we've got quite a full fridge at the moment. Well, actually I say we've got a family coming around and that's the reason why we've got a full fridge. Actually, we've just been shopping. This is Saturday, so we haven't cooked any of the meals yet. But tomorrow I'll be using the mince for meatballs. We are having the beef in a slow cooked, just beef stew. We got some crispy potatoes there, which we got as a backup in case I didn't have hash browns for a full English breakfast that we're doing. As a meal, it'll be like an afternoon meal. Do you guys ever do that? Have breakfast for dinner? And hence that's what the flat mushrooms are for. This was an interesting find in Aldi. West Country farmhouse butter with Malden sea salt. So that's interesting. What else we got in here? We got that pink grapefruit Fanta, which I may or may not have mentioned before. And on the FRUK show, and on FRUK Unwrapped on Tuesday, which we're filming, I'm going to drink this tart Bakewell sour beer, which will be interesting. My first ever sour beer, and I don't drink beer very often. Stuart's going to enjoy me trying that. Thanks for joining us in the fridge. So just a quick fire review on this episode, guys. We've got the watermelon lemonade from Tesco. This is going to be a super quick review. This is part of their like new drinks range. They've got like loads of awesome sounding new drinks, including like a Morello cherry lemonade for like 50p. Really nice. The combination of that fruitiness with the lemonade gives it like a real pink lemonade vibe, and the watermelon goes really well with the lemonade. It is wholeheartedly a lemonade though, guys. Like, this is a strong lemon drink, but really nicely balanced with good quality watermelon flavour. Love the packaging as well, and like I say, at 50p I think it's really good value. I'd give that 4 stars. Yeah, very good indeed. Now it's time for your photos, guys. You can submit your photos to be shown in the FRUK show by using hashtag the FRUK show on Instagram, as the Laminator did. He says yum cookies from the Cookie Mill UK, or that's the Instagram account for Cookie Mill. So yeah, this is Rich's company, the Cookie Mill. He makes these incredible cookies. Would love to hear what you thought, Laminator. So let us know what you think of the Cookie Mill. Have you tried the Cookie Mill yet, guys? We've done a few reviews recently on them and his delicious cookies. In fact, I've got one just there. I say again, submit your photos, hashtag the FRUK show, and they will get shown on this portion of the show. Thanks again for watching, everyone. What do you want to see on the next episode? Well, actually, on the next episode, it will be a Halloween special, so keep an eye out for that on the 31st of October. Yeah, you're getting double FRUK show this week, but not if you're watching this, not when it was uploaded immediately. So, cool. Thank you very much for watching. Tune in for more, and we will see you next time. Cheers.